What's up, Caesar? Yeah, I saw, well, I saw a little bit of it. I mostly just saw people talking about it. I didn't, like, go on my way too much to, like, look at it. I just didn't feel like getting bummed the hell out, so. I wasn't really doing anything crazy, but. Yeah. There was gonna be a game, too, they also canceled. Alright, let me... We're here for a minute. Alright, hold up. Alright, so... This should be our second to last stream, I believe. I think I'm hoping we can finish up the story here, finish up the main story, and then on Sunday I'm gonna stream again. I'm hoping we can finish up all the character side quests, like the longer side quests, and then I think we will finally be able to move on to Judgment. My week was good. Just hoping we can finish out Ghost here soon. I started recording for the new video yesterday. I was hoping I could have finished it, maybe finished it recording, and then tomorrow I'm not gonna be home, but I'm gonna have my laptop, so I could have worked a little bit here and there, but unfortunately I couldn't get all the recording done, so I can't really start editing until all the recording's done. But we're not really behind or anything like that. Like, we're still making good headway, so we're good there, and I may possibly work with a new sponsor. But we're gonna see. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. But I don't think... So I'm gonna play until about 10:30. I think we should be able to get everything done. I'm thinking we can get the main story done, and we can move on to Judgment finally.
毒を使ったこと悔やんでるかい。
危険を承知で大勢の命を救ったのだ。
もっと大勢が死ぬことになる。
その前にハーンを止めるほかない。
ハーンを殺さなきゃ。すぐ。
We head to that lighthouse. Stop raising an
その
alarm.
身の裏を書くのか。
Hello, darling. Oh. You just fell on her ass. So that... Okay, so that's hallucination. That's poison. So let's hit him with that. Then... Ah, it doesn't go that far. Alright. No, I want... Give me this. And give me that. Alright. What do you think of the yellow paint in some games, tutorials, and Sony games? I mean, it's kind of a meme now because so many games have it, but I was reading apparently the reason they do that is because when they playtest games, like, the playtesters are so bad that they can never find where to go. So they do that because all the playtesters always get lost. Like, it's annoying for most people, but a good general of audiences playing these games probably aren't that smart, so a lot of people need it. I usually never notice it. My brain kind of blocks it out, I guess. Who thinks a better villain, Killer Croc or Bane? Overall, Bane. Like, he's more a compelling villain, but I really like Killer Croc a lot. Killer Croc's one of my favorites. Depends on what he's in, but I feel like he's a very underutilized character. But, yeah, my brain kind of blocks it out. I never noticed how many, like, yellow markers there were in Sony games until someone said it. Like, until I saw, like, a video or something. Like, it showed it all, and I was like, a lot more than I expected. But, yeah, when they do playtests, a lot of people typically get lost in those playtests. So they kind of have to do it. I don't know, some games can do it a little bit better than others. I remember there was a game... Oh, I hate this fucking game, though. But it's the Callisto Protocol. It came out, I think, before I started my channel. I think it was like late 2022. It was kind of like a spiritual successor to Dead Space. I think the people who worked on the first Dead Space game made it. And it was just so disappointing for many reasons. But one of the things that annoyed the hell out of me was there was like these messages everywhere telling you where to go. Like there's like graffiti on the walls. And it was like so abrasive. Like there was just straight up arrows too. Like they weren't even that creative with it. But the thing that pissed me off is like I think the first Dead Space had a little bit of that, but it also had a map. This game didn't even have a map. So they could have avoided it if they just put in a map. Or no, well, Dead Space had the thing. Dead Space had like the thing you can always see like what direction to go in. So I guess I prefer that than having graffiti on the walls. Well. I mean, honestly, I think Ghost kind of has the best way of telling you where to go with the wind. That and, like, the bird and stuff. Like, I think this game has the most creative, like, waypoint markers I've ever seen. Here's the thing. I'm not sick of Harley as like in things. I'm sick of every version of Harley being like Margot Robbie because that character changed after the first Suicide Squad movie. They made every Harley afterwards like a copy of Margot Robbie. That's what annoys me.
がハーンの隠れ家かもな。
船着き場にも水軍にも近い。賢いね。
She is a little bit overused, but it's specifically more because they make her the same character in everything. And she was different before the first Suicide Squad. Like, she didn't act like that. It was mostly because of Margot Robbie why they did that.
大風がいつ来るかが肝になる。
大風が来ればハーンは船を止めねばなるまい。その時仕掛ける。
船も積み荷も壊してやる。そのためには兵器を盗まなきゃ。
お主ならば安きこと。
その後はどうする？
小勢が猛虎の気をそらし、俺が港に忍び込む。そしてハーンを撃つ。
いい策だ。
では上学で司祭を決めよう。
What's up, Josh? The best version of Harley is the 90s TV show version. I agree. Should Robin wear his circus performer like in the comic or one inspired by it? It depends on which Robin I think they're going to use ultimately. Is this the last mission? I don't know. What is the last story mission called? Let me see. Let me look it up just so I know what it's going to be. Not sure. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, we still have the... Yeah, it's not over, like, after we kill the Khan. There's a little bit more, but I still think we might be able to get it done.
いい知らせがあるよ。
策が出たのか。
ケンジがヒアリを盗めそうな場所を見つけた。今から向かう。
幸先が良いな。だが兵の数が足
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that.
ダメだ。
叔父上もハーンを葬りたい。
What's up, Bruce?
ご加勢くださろう。
捕まって牢屋行きだ。
では叔父上に当て文を残せばよい。
城は侍だらけだよ。
蹴取られる前に城を出る。
Who do you want to see in Batman 2? What do you mean, like characters?
よし、叔父上への文が書けた。
城へは馬に乗っていかなきゃね。
We're gonna do Judgment next. We'll do Judgment before we move on to Yakuza 0.
死んだ馬にはかなわないけど、こいつらも使ってやって。
Oh, we're gonna pick a horse again. I'd love there's a horse available, but you have choosing the white horse. Oh no, give me this one. I don't think there's a difference really. Oh, for villains? I would have really liked I think the last one was Kage, right? Nobu, Sora. We'll do Sora in case there's any Kingdom Hearts fans in the chat. I would have liked to have seen Killer Croc in the Batman 2. I don't think we're going to. I guess they're going with, what is it, either Hush or Clayface or both. Clayface is a good one. But yeah, Killer Croc would have been cool. I know everyone really wanted Mr. Freeze, and I don't disagree, but there's a couple characters I think I would have liked more. Ooh, that's a long ride. Gonna just fast travel there. I might be tripping. There's a decent amount of people in here recognized from the YouTuber Real Life Ryan stream. Glad to see people from that community coming in here. I don't even know who that is. They leaked the swearing episode of SpongeBob. Apparently, I thought that like wasn't really real. Like, I thought there was no uncensored version. If you do go with Killer Croc, would you prefer a large, fantastical sized croc or a normal sized man like Suicide Squad? No, I would rather they did like a more like I'd rather they did a more almost like Carney kinda thing. I guess from like Suicide Squad. Like, I think he should be more like a tragic character. You know. You won't be here for the Judgment streams? Why's that? Have you not played it? Because you're all about the like Yakuza world. Or you prefer an actual croc like Serious House? No, I'd prefer a more like humanized version where it's like he's more tragic, kind of like from Earth 1. Earth 1 Killer Croc I liked a lot. Because I think he'd fit in that universe more. Why is my channel called Into the Depths? Have I ever said why? There's no, like, crazy reason why, but I just wanted something that kind of sounded cool, and I didn't want it, like, I wanted it to be like a phrase, like, one of my favorite channels, his name is In Praise of Shadows, so I was trying to kind of, like, think of something like that, where it's like, it's not just like one word or it's like a name, it's like a phrase, kinda. Oh, Luke's I thought you had played Judgment. Oh, okay. No, that's fine, man. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Because he does deep dives into things. Yeah, that actually wasn't. That actually wasn't kind of what I was going for, but it's kind of worked out that way, I guess. It was more because I really liked the YouTuber In Praise of Shadows, and I wanted my name to kind of go along with it. Have fun playing it though. I think I will. What's your favorite game of all time? BioShock. BioShock. Arkham City, Arkham Asylum. The OG Doom games. I'm giving you a couple. I like a lot of Frank Miller's work. I really loved, well, I mean, I like Dark Knight Returns a lot, but I really love Sin City. I want to check out the other thing he wrote, called Ronin. I think it's kind of in the same style as, what is it? I don't think I did this the right way, but it's alright. It's kind of in the same style of Sin City. No, I haven't done a video on Sin City. Hello? I haven't done any Frank Miller comic yet. Did you guys hear Doogie turn out a pitch? The name creators made Swerve's movies. The pitch was a Batman Beyond movie. Oh, yeah. Should Shrek have a video game? Shrek? He has had video games. Doesn't, he actually had one game. It was like a fighting game that, like, was weirdly, like, really good. And there was actually a huge competitive scene behind it. I think it was in the same style of, like... not Smash. I guess I can't assassinate people? Sneak into Lord Shimura's corners. I used to have Shrek on the DS. Shit game, but it was fun. I don't think I had any, like, licensed games on the DS. Oh, no, I think I had some Star Wars games. I think I had the Iron Man game. I'm trying to think what I have on my DS. I used to love that thing. I think I actually still have it. It's just, like, in my drawer right now. A AAA open-world Shrek game. Well, I don't think Shrek's quite as popular now as it was back in the day, so I don't know if it can get a whole AAA game, but who would win, Pennywise or Freddy Krueger? Is it movie Pennywise or book Pennywise? Because either way, the answer is Pennywise. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. That's kind of a weird question. I don't know who would win. Now that you have me cornered, there's no escape from my questions. You can ask me any questions you want. Aye. Oh, Ironclaw? Oh man, Ironclaw was really good. Ironclaw was really, really good. I watched it with my dad yesterday. We were watching it, and he was, my dad's way into like all the old school wrestling, like back from like the early '80s and stuff. Like that's like his shit. So he was kind of, you know, like giving me a lot of history lessons and stuff while it was happening. I had no clue Carrie Von Erich. Well, I mean, this is kind of a spoiler, so maybe I won't say that in case you want to watch the movie. But yeah, it was just. I guess anyone doesn't know, the Iron Claw is about this wrestling family back in like the early '80s that had a lot of tragedy. I don't believe in curses, but if curses are real, I think the Lees and the Von Erichs are two cursed families because they just had so much tragedy. But yeah, it was a fantastic movie. Everyone did really good. No, I haven't seen Blue-Eyed Samurai yet. I want to, though. I've heard really good things about it. Did you see... March is looking like a good month for movies and games. What's coming out in March? Oh, the guy for Ric Flair... wasn't very... I didn't think the guy for Ric Flair was that good, but the guy they got for Harley Race was, like, insanely... like, it looked just like him. It was, like a clone. The guy they got for him was like exactly the same. And then the guy they got for the announcer kind of looked like him too. Yeah, I don't know, the Ric Flair, they could have done it a little bit better, but curses are definitely a thing. Look at Bruce Lee's family. Well, that's why I said That's why I said if curses are real, then I believe the Von Erichs and the Lees were cursed. Yeah, the guy for Harley Race, like, that was, like, creepily good. He looked just like him. Even my dad looked at him, he was like, holy shit, that looks just like him. Yeah. And, I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously you can't always find a perfect pairing for everyone, so maybe the guy they got for Ric Flair was the best person they could find, but, you know, didn't feel like it. What's your assessment for their father? Do you think he was partly to blame for the tragedy? Yeah, definitely. I don't think he was the only... Oh, I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. I don't think he was the only problem there. I think they caused a lot of their problems too. You know, but yeah, he was definitely a driving force. The fact Bruce Lee and his son died in almost the same exact way is very creepy. Well, no, Bruce died from a brain aneurysm. Brandon died from the bullet. But there's a scene in one of Bruce's movies where he gets shot and dies, I think, like Brandon. Oh, you mean how, like, young they were? Oh. Well, yeah. Bruce was what? Well, Brandon was, like, 30... Bruce was, like, 33 or 32. Brandon was about 28. Yeah, they're both extremely young. So, is that guy just not praising them? Okay. March, we have the new Kong vs. Godzilla doing part 2, and new Ryan Reynolds, Gosling, the Stuntman one. Yeah, I don't think I'm really into any of those, though. You know, I have not watched a ton of Futurama, weirdly. Well, I don't know. I mean, I've seen a lot of episodes here or there, but I've never, like, sat down and, you know, watched it all. You're scared to watch the new remake of The Crow. If something fucky happens during The Crow, like if someone else dies, I will 100% be convinced The Crow is cursed. 100%. If something fucky happens, that will be insane. The father was largely blamed. He raised his children all compete and try to outrank each other to become the top guy. He had no love for them. Instead, he saw them as business strategies. Yeah, and my dad was telling me, too, that, like, I think his name was Fritz, right? Or Fitz, whatever it was. He really wasn't even a good businessman either. Because, like, he didn't really understand how, like, TV worked and stuff. And, he kind of ran his business to the ground, too. Yeah, no, their dad, is very... Isn't Pennywise himself playing the Crow? Bill Skarsgård, yeah. Which I don't think would have been my first choice necessarily, but I don't hate his casting. I feel like he can do good. Rolling this way. I'm hoping that this new movie they're gonna do, I'm hoping it's closer to the comic and not just a remake of the movie, because that would kind of be sucky. Telling that Kevin has such high praise of him. Granted, yes, that's his father. But to me, even to this day, he clearly sees no issue with the kind of environment he grew up in. Well, it's not how they portrayed him in the movie. What do you think of Greg from Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
風が強くなってきた。
Greg? I don't know.
朝には大風が
I
来
don't
る
know. What about him?
ヒアリは無事に奪えたか。
痛手を負わせられるほどにね。それとクロードに従うため城を抜けた兵を見つけた。万端だ。
夜明けとと
I
もに
don't think I've thought anything of him.
そう伝えるよ。みんなに会ってきて。
I've watched a bunch of the Dark Side of the Rings. I watched the one on Nick Gage, the one on the, what was it, XPW, Abdullah the Butcher. I watched the Brawl for All, the Plane Ride from Hell. I started watching them like a week ago. I actually just started watching some of them. He stated that he's the one part he didn't like about the movie, that his dad seemed to be the scapegoat. Well, I think that's what other people from the outside said.
ノリオ、やはり来てくれたか。
Henry Cavill needs to fire his agent. Well, apparently he just landed a gig in Marvel as Captain Britain, so I guess he got some kind of work. But yeah, a lot of the Dark Side of the Rings are pretty good. Dynamite Kid and Brian Pillman. Yeah, Brian Pillman I wanted to watch a lot. I wanted to watch the Von Erich. I think they did a two-parter on the Von Erichs. I wanted to watch them before I watched the movie, but I didn't get a chance to, unfortunately. I'm interested in the Chris Benoit one, too. Henry Cavill's going to be in Warhammer 40k. Henry Cavill's making the Warhammer show. Well, I mean, I don't think it's Henry Cavill's agent who's doing him a disservice. It's just the production companies he's choosing to work for. Well, I feel like, yeah, eventually they're going to make a Eddie Guerrero biopic. I'm surprised they haven't done like a Chris Benoit one or anything. I feel like with things like Fighting with My Family and now the Iron Claw, I feel like they're going to start making more of them.
当然ですよ。一日中酒を飲んでますからね。
あまり飲みすぎると明日起きられなくなるぞ。
戯れはさておき、明日は力の限り戦います。
The Fallout games are so good. I like Fallout 4, but other than that, I've not been like crazy on them. Yeah, that's true. Chris Benoit might be a little hard to make. What do I think of Old Boy? It's my favorite movie of all time. We watched it on our Discord movie night. It's my favorite movie ever. Probably want a high-level director for that one. I feel like a lot of directors wouldn't want to touch that one. I feel like an Eddie Guerrero biopic would be a lot more marketable than a Chris Benoit one. My Discord, technically my Discord's kind of exclusive to Patreon right now. So if you're a member on Patreon, you get access to our Discord. Jeremy Allen White is pretty underrated. Glad he's starting to get into stardom. I mean, I don't feel like he's underrated necessarily. He's getting a lot of recognition since he started doing The Bear. He did a good job, but he was kind of a weird choice for Carrie because Jeremy Allen White isn't that tall, I believe, and Carrie was pretty big. He got huge for the role, though.
大事な人も亡くした。
Any thoughts on the menu? I watched it. It was pretty good. It was a very weird movie, the menu, but
いいよ。
it was very
一緒に船を見つけて静かな地に
how to explain it?
戦は侍どもに任せりゃいい。
A lot more psychological, I guess.
本心か。
いいや。
俺が死んでも。
Carrie Von Erich had Zac Efron's build, so it was kind of distracting. Yeah, dude, Zac Efron was fucking huge. My god, he was so big. Is Jeremy Allen White really 5'7"?
まだだ。今は。
Jeez, I'm calling Jeremy Allen White. Is that true?
共にいてくれ。いよいよだ。この時を逃せば二度とハーンを撃
Wait,
てな
why
い。
on
ケンジ、
Twitch does it say I've been streaming for 23 minutes, but
い
on
つでも矢の雨を降らせられ
here
ま
it
す
says
よ。
almost 40.
よし。ユナの合図
No, I
で
haven't
放
played
つがよ
Mortal Sin.
猛虎は束に
Zac Efron was on the
槍を奪
juice.
いに来るだろう。
I would be surprised if he wasn't. He was really big.
定められた場にある。
さあ参ろう、酒井。
皆の者、ブルーンを。
ジン、志村様はいないね。
じきに大風が来る。我らも始めるぞ。あいつの矢は放てるな。今だ。猛虎が来るぞ。すべてなで切りにしろ。
I think this might be. I think this is either the final. Well, not technically not final. I think this is like the penultimate mission before we fight the Khan.
息子らの敵！
城を取る。
誰一人とってダメだ。
恐れず戦え。
Zack destroyed his face. Did he? I mean, I didn't really see much of his stuff before, so I don't know what he looked like. I mean, I watched the movie where he was Ted Bundy. He was pretty good in that. Zac Efron is actually a really good actor. I think he's kind of gotten past those old, like, you know, Disney movies.
引くな。囲まれてしまうぞ。
押し返すのだ。
皆殺しだ。
It's weird because a lot of like Disney actors are like coming back now. A lot of them are like really good. Oh, I didn't even know he had a broken jaw. Heard about the Epic Mickey remake? Yeah, and I heard people are boycotting it for some reason. I don't know if that's just like a general thing against Disney or what. Toronto looks scary in real life. His character says Squad Killer Justice League. Wasn't I know Samoa Joe, he played in the what is it? What show was it? From the PlayStation game. Twisted Metal. He did the body work for Sweet Tooth. I think Will Arnett did the voice. He was pretty good. I think both of them kind of did good. But it was funny learning that because I watched the show and then I learned afterwards like, oh, that was Samoa Joe who did the body. Oh, that's pretty cool. You're curious how the Minecraft movie turns out? Yeah, I'm not. I'm good. I'm good leaving that a mystery. After years of surgery, his jaw muscles, I think either he swallowed or been torn, causing him to look different than he did. I didn't know he even had like any facial surgery. The only reason I would ever super myself that piece of shit game is just to hear Smojo's performance. That's not even worth it. Who is Smojo in the game? Do I think a Ghost of Tsushima movie or show would be good? Well, apparently they're already making a movie, so. Wait, really? Smojo likes King Shark? I didn't know that.
私たちは大門を攻める。猛虎の気をそらすから、その隙に忍び込め。
死にに行くつもりか。
ここまで来たんだ。今さら引くつもりはないよ。
おのおの方こそ誠の勇士。また生きて会おう。
兵の相手は
I
任
didn't
せ
know
な。
that. The hell? Why is he just getting like the most random acting roles now?
クロードに続け。
The Invincible comes back March 14th. Yeah, I have to. I think I only watched like the first 2 episodes of the new Invincible. I didn't finish it. I kind of almost wanted to wait. Oh, I fucked up. I kind of wanted to wait almost before the full thing to come out, but I'll see. Alright, I think I have to go that way. I have to fight them again? Oh wait, no. Oh, your birthday's March 14th, Josh? Cool. Find a vantage point to locate the con. Let's go up there. Wait. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, I can't go over there. Who wins, King Shark or Killer Croc? Probably King Shark. Speaking of Robert Kirkman's work, AMC is smart. Fire the showrunner who made Shawshank Redemption, Green Mile, and The Mist just because he wants a bigger budget. Well, you know, dude, all those fucking Walking Dead spin-off shows they're doing now is so stupid. Like, that shit's so dumb. Who cares anymore? Like, does anyone actually give a shit, like, that much shit anymore about The Walking Dead? They're making like 5 spin-off shows. Another thing I like about The Walking Dead is Negan's and Tekken. That's like one of the weirdest guest characters in any game. I was like so random. I guess I don't need to sneak around. Yeah, I played all the Borderlands, but I think 3 was the only one I finished all the way through. I think it's because I was playing it with some friends. I remember when 3 came out, I was like, I think it was my, what was it? I think it was my first year in college. I was in college like full time. And I was also working. Well, I was working at like a grocery store every day too. So I'd get home at like 9 o'clock at night, and I would play like Borderlands 3 with my friends for like a couple hours. What's it like being an adult? I mean, do you want the real answer, or do you want the baby sugarcoat answer? It's all right. The real answer is it sucks. The real answer is it sucks, and there's a lot of responsibilities. That's not true. It's all right. Just you gotta adjust yourself. I'm being a little dramatic. Being adult's cool when you have money. Yeah. That's mostly true. Although money could be stressful too. A lot of people think money's like a big stress reliever. Money can actually add a lot of stress as well. I'm milking senior of high school. Well, there's no rush. I mean, you know, it's not like, you know, it's not like, oh, there's high school and then you're, you know, a 45-year-old man paying in your 401k with 6 kids. Like you got time in between, you know. I don't know. Life in general is very fast-paced, so the only advice I'll give you is take your time. Do what makes you happy, and don't worry about money. A Daredevil game would be awesome. Thank you, Mr. Stranger, YouTube anime I watch. Oh, you're welcome. Because there's one person you should always listen to for life advice. It is every YouTuber you watch. Enjoy high school. It's going to be done quick. Necessarily COVID messed it up. Yeah, luckily I'm lucky I was out of high school by the time COVID happened. Any thoughts on New York City? It's fun the first time you visit, and then it's a shithole the rest of the time. You're not in high school yet. You're not ready for adulthood. Don't worry about it. Your senior year was ruined. Terrible with women. Don't put that much thought into it. Yeah, New York City's great for like the first time you visit, but it's honestly a shithole. I used to think like every city was like that, and then like I actually visited like other places, like Boston and like Connecticut and stuff. And I'm like, oh no, it is specifically New York City's a shithole. There are some nicer places, but New York City's not one of them. Wait, so this is the... So you actually fight the Khan twice, because you fight him... I think the final battle's on a boat, isn't it? I don't know what weapon... Is that a spear, you would say? I guess it is kind of a spear. New York's great until you see real life Master Splinter. No, like I said, New York's great, like, for... Like, if you're going to, like, Times Square or something for the first time, then, you know, you kind of, like, you know, you kind of buy into everything, and then, you know, the more you go, it's not... Well, see, okay, whenever I go to New York, I usually visit, like, East Harlem. That's not a bad area. Like where I go is like right by not Times Square. Where I go is right by Central Park. It's like right there. And I'll walk the park sometimes. Like it's not a bad area. Like I don't mind that part of New York. But the actual like Intuit city life, like Times Square, or just like Manhattan in general. Yeah, not for me. Also, I just hate loud noise. I grew up in Texas. That's awesome. I'd love to visit Texas. It's so cheap, too. Especially compared to where I live. Like, I like the East Coast, but it's so damn expensive. What's it with people last name Khan and Cockney places? Yeah, that is a weird... Yeah, that's weird. They all got the same name. In Australia, you get like 4 cities, and then everywhere else is like Texas. Australia's just British Texas. That's actually kind of a funny way of putting it. British Texas. I feel like that's kind of true. Well, I was watching an interview with J.M. DeMatteis. He's the author who wrote Kraven's Last Hunt. He was he was talking to this guy who's from Scotland, and he was kind of talking like New York and London are like very similar in like kind of culture and infrastructure and stuff. Like it's only really the rest of New York where it gets different. Texas is about to become its own country. They've said that, like Texas. It's not legal though. Like that's kind of why the first Civil War happened. Like, technically, states aren't allowed to succeed in the Union. Although Texas actually is one like. Technically, Texas could be its own country, because the infrastructure of Texas alone is higher than like most third and like second world countries. It's even comparable to most first world countries too. Not to mention, doesn't Texas have like most of the U.S.'s power grids? So we'd actually kind of be fucked if Texas somehow succeeded, even though they really can't. Oh yeah, oil too. Yeah. It sucks because like all the cheapest places in the U.S. to live are all like exclusively down south, and I just don't want to live down south. Broken up in sections, I only like for my friends at graduation. Yeah, luckily COVID happened, I think, my second year of college, right? Or was it my first year? No, I want to say it was second year. If Texas becomes a country, I'm out of the U.S. Honestly, kind of same. Well, I have an uncle who lives in Texas, So I technically could visit if I wanted to, but I'm not just gonna go for no reason. I'm just using all this shit now. There's no reason to hold it. Oh, this is the con. I don't know what works. Maybe the spear one? I don't think he's quite dead yet. Oh, whoops. COVID didn't really last that long. It felt like it, though. Pro casually whooping ass while multitasking. Well, I'm playing on normal, so it's really not that hard. If I was playing on, like, hard or something, I'd probably would have died a couple times already. This game's pretty easy on normal. I can just live with my cousin because he lives in Texas. Oh, there you go. Ocarina of Time is the coolest game ever. Fortunately, never got the chance to play it. Only Zelda game I played is, what was it called? Breath of the Wild? Yes. Oh no, not done yet? Oh shit. Now he's a good shield. Play Ocarina of Time on an emulator? Maybe. I always thought Majora's Mask was kind of cooler whenever I saw it. Mostly because there was like that one creepypasta around it. If north, south, east, and west parts of the America went to war, who would win? Probably the south. Probably. I don't know. I have no idea. Whatever has more money and infrastructure, I guess. Yeah, I think he kind of like uses everything you can get throughout the game. No, I haven't played Helldivers. Don't have money for it right now. Also, I heard the servers don't even like work all the time, so I want more fantasy-like games. I just want to beat the hell out of people. True, true. I think Oh, yeah, we good. Popcorn rating. You're asking me, tell me you like popcorn? Alright. Graduation at Fenway. That sounds pretty fun. Mine was held. My graduation, it was we were out in the football field for like 5 minutes, and then it started violently raining, and everyone had to stack into the school, and we finished in the auditorium. Popcorn tastes mid. I don't think you're getting the right popcorn. No, they got seasonings for popcorn. I got this like this jalapeno cheddar. Oh, delicious. You can do like kettle corn. I'm just ain't getting the right popcorn, dog. Alright, so we killed the Khan, but we ain't quite dead yet. Or done yet, I mean. I love popcorn, I don't know. Although, with my stomach, I can't really eat it all the time, unfortunately. Like, I remember, like, at most I can have, like, a handful of popcorn here or there. But, like, I can't, like, sit down and eat, like, a whole thing. I killed Tony Khan. I think Tony Khan's kind of killing himself along with his company. Taki powder on your popcorn. That sounds good. I don't know. For a second, I thought you meant like tahini. You meant taki powder. I feel like tahini on popcorn wouldn't be bad. Oh well, that's just you just got the wrong popcorn, dog. I was excited to go because I thought I was going to be on the field, but unfortunately, in a secluded, tight seating area, almost fell with my heels. I barely talked to anyone. What's the point of even going to Fenway if you're not even on the field? What's the point of just going to be on the bleachers? Sounds silly. Reading Beowulf in English right now. Going to Barbarian so similar. Oh, God. I didn't want to jump off. I was trying to answer her. We read Beowulf in my English class. We also watched the weird fucking animated movie with, like, who's in it? I think Scarlett Johansson's in it. That movie's so weird. Beowulf was a fun read. I didn't mind that. My favorite books we read in high school, I really liked Beowulf. I loved Frankenstein. I liked To Kill a Mockingbird. Fucking hated The Scarlet Letter. Oh my god, I hated The Scarlet Letter. Of Mice and Men was okay. Fahrenheit 451 was alright. Fences was like, eh. I actually read Frankenstein twice in school. Because first was for English, and then I read, where else did I read it? Oh, I read Frankenstein once in English, and I read it again in a Gothic literature class. So that class was fun. We read Frankenstein, Dracula, stuff like that. Still haven't finished the Frankenstein book I gave you? Yeah, you gotta go back to that. Your school's been on LSD to send you to Fenway for the bleachers. That's the funniest part, is you're not even on the field. Reading Hunger Games in English class right now? It's kind of weird. My aunt told me for her high school, at her senior class, they read A Clockwork Orange. That's fucking crazy to me, because that book is so, like, fucked up. 1984 Animal Farm. I think... You know what's funny? I don't think my school made us read 1984 or Animal Farm. but I chose to read those on for 2 assignments. Like, those are the ones I chose to read. 1984 is one of my favorite books, and Animal Farm. Both of them are two of my favorite books. Clockwork Orange. She said that's what she read. Frankenstein was written on a dare. Kubrick never adapted the finished version of Clockwork. Yeah, well, all of Kubrick's adaptations were typically very different than the source material. I think Lolita might have been his most faithful in terms of, like, source material. Shining, God, he completely, that was, like, nothing like the book. Other than, like, core premise, The Shining, the book, and the movie couldn't be farther apart. Stephen King hated The Shining movie. Yeah, and he actually made his own miniseries. He made his own miniseries where he redid it, and it wasn't as good. Kubrick only changed for the better. Do you mean specifically for The Shining, or in general? I don't agree. No, it doesn't suck in comparison. It's just very different. They're just very different. Though, I don't think The Shining sucks, like the book. It doesn't suck, but I do genuinely believe Dr. Sleep is actually a better book. Dr. Sleep is fire. The movie was good too. I was actually shocked. I was actually shocked at how well the movie was done. Dr. King. Stephen King. I don't know why I said doctor. Because I think I combined Dr. Sleep and Stephen King. Dr. King's a very different person. Stephen King loves the TV movie adaptation. Yeah, well, I think he produced it. Stephen King is easily one of the best authors of all time. Oh, yeah. He's my favorite. Him and Dean Koontz are two of my favorite authors. Although that's not to say Stephen King hasn't written any stinkers, because he has. Like, he's written some really kind of crappy books, but when he's good, he's really good. I wanted to actually read, what was it? I think I wanted to read Firestarter. Like, I was about to pick it up, but I actually put it down, because right now I'm reading, Blood Meridian. It's crazy how they made a 2 hour and 30-minute movie of Shawshank Redemption, which is like 100 pages. Yeah, it's originally a novella. Well, the movie is really different from the novella, though. It's really, really different. But yeah, well, it's the same thing with the body. The body, if you don't know, it turned into the movie Stand By Me. It's the same thing there. And I think Apt Pupil became a movie too. Read the Road. I know, believe it or not, Blood Meridian is actually my first Cormac McCarthy book I'm going to read. But I want to read other ones. Isn't Blood Meridian hard because of the grammar? It's not because of the grammar that Blood Meridian... I don't think it's hard to read, but it's not because of the grammar, I would say, that could make it challenging. It's because there's no clear voice in Blood Meridian, like the closest thing to a main character you have is this character called the Kid, and it's like, I don't know. Blood Meridian, it's not the grammar, it's more the format, which is honestly why I don't think it could be made into a movie, because the format is so different. I'm reading Blood Meridian right now, but I'm real early on. We talk about the CIA involvement in Dr. King's assassination and more thoughts on that. You know what? You'd have to probably watch like Wendigoon's video on that, because I don't know any more than like surface level. The only thing I know is that Martin Luther King's family was convinced that the guy who was accused of killing Martin Luther King didn't actually kill him, and they actually appealed for him in court and won. That's the only thing I know. I don't know how people came to that conclusion, or how the King family came to that conclusion, but I'd recommend watching Wendigoon's video. It also came into a movie because it's so twisted, violent, and disturbing. I don't feel like the violence is as big a deterrence for movies as people say. Because, I mean, we have things like The Boys right now that's widely popular and very violent. You know, we've had other movies like, Serbian film or something, which are, like, really violent. Like, we've had movies like that. I guess you'd have to tone it down a little bit. Have I watched Human Centipede? Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yeah. I haven't read Crime or Punishment. I actually have not read any Dostoevsky. I want to, though. The thing is, I want to read Dostoevsky, but I hate like the pretentious attitude people have. Like, because I love how someone thinks like if they read Dostoevsky, they're suddenly different and enlightened, even though like millions of other people have read it too. If a movie like Irreversible can exist, then I don't think violent aspect is really an argument. I think it plays a little bit, but I don't think it's as staggering as people think. Because a lot of people think like, oh, that's the only reason why it can't be made into a movie. It's less about the violence of Blood Meridian, it's more about the format. Do you have any comic recommendations? Yeah, every comic I've made a video on are my recommendations. Yeah, Berserk couldn't get an adaptation. I don't think that'd really work at all. I have read No Longer Human. Junji Ito's version, at least. Very good. The format of Blood Meridian is one atrocity after the other. Essentially, yeah. Link is cooler than Guts and has a better fairy with him. I gotta diss on the boy Puck like that. What's a horror movie I can 100% survive? Hellraiser, just don't open the box. No, that's the guy who wrote Fight Club, isn't it? Craven is my favorite Spider-Man villain, yeah.
Hi, 叔父上。
鍛えてやる。坂井家でも古今無類の武者へとな。お前は我が子同然だ。どうする？
Friday the 13th, just don't go to Camp Crystal Lake. Yeah. You can stay out. Craven's Last Hunt is significantly darker than most Spider-Man stories. Oh yeah. Yeah, 100%. Have I watched Threads? No, I don't believe I have. I have no resolve. You say Craven is like Spider-Man's answer to Bane? I guess. Yeah, I would say read the comic because like it's the problem is like it's you know you can't really talk about it too much without revealing too much. I feel like so it's better just to read it. Bane's a poopy character. That's an opinion.
誉れある最後を遂げたい。
What should we do? I'll let you guys pick a little bit. What do you guys think? He needs a mixture of Rosh Al Ghul. Build with Solomon Grundy. I don't say he's a mix of Rosh Al Ghul. Spare, give him a warrior's death. I'm gonna spare him. If this was in the time period, what would I do? Like if I was in that situation? I mean, probably have to spare him. I don't think I could go through with it. Yeah, I think I'd have to spare him too. What a great ending, though. Appreciate it. So now... Oh, I can't skip this? We can't skip this at all. Oh, whatever. The game is over, yeah. Oh, I know about the Last Airbender show. I don't know why they keep trying to make that into. I don't know why they keep trying to make Last Airbender into live action. Like, what is the drive for that? I just don't get it. Yeah, live action Borderlands.
連々と続く一
A
族
lot of
俺の代で絶やすわけにはい
a
か
lot
ん
of like well, my one friend who's a big Borderlands fan, like, he said it didn't look that bad. Like the cast was
い
pretty
い隠
good
れ家だね。あんたに合ってる。
for the most
受け
part.
入れねばな。今や堺家は滅び、俺は罪人となった。
志村様のこと聞いた。追っ手が来るかな。
叔父上ではないが、誰かに追われることになろう。
とにかく生きててよかったよ。
Video game movies are starting to take over.
蒙古軍には
Well, I guess since Sonic and Mario has done so good, everyone else wants to try and give it a
だが兵は
try.
残っておる。島から出られぬ以上、土地を奪おうとさらに気負っているはずだ。
戦は終わって
I
な
love the
い。
ending, but white
石
armor
川
goes
先
so
生は
hard.
まだ弟子を追っかけてる。
俺の
Oh,
帰
the
りを
other, like
心
the
待ちにして
other
いらっし
ending
ゃる
one?
だろうな。政子殿はどこだ。
一族の仇を追ってる。手を貸すって言ったら軽く言いなされたよ。
お一人では危ういな。探してみよう。ノリオと話したか。
まだ人手が足りないって言ってた。
お主とは大綱での用を済まさねばならんな。
そうさ、忘れないで。あんたが対馬を守
The
る。
cast the worst thing about it though. They're all in the characters.
これからは
Who is it? It's like
もうこう
Kevin Hart.
手早く済むだろうからな。
また会おう。
isn't
それ
isn't
まで
like Jack
達者で
Black or like someone doing the voice of Claptrap?
達者でな。
It's just I don't know. It's a very random cast. All right. So now we can actually go back to the second one, so we can do some of the things we missed. All right, so yeah, let's go here. No, wait. Can I not fast travel? Oh, okay, I can, but... Oh, okay. I was looking at a different thing. So then, I think, being that we finished the main story, and we are probably going to finish up most of the side things, we might be able to start Judgment on Sunday then. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can probably start on Sunday. I mean, I'll play for like another, you know, a few more hours, but yeah, that would pretty much be good to start it. Where is he? There we go. Who's worse, Peter Griffin or Omni-Man? Who's the worst dad? The fact that's actually debatable is funny. Oh, the sad part is Peter might actually be worse. I think Peter might actually be a worse dad. What franchise is better, the Arkham games or God of War? Oh man, those are very different games. Probably God of War,
政子殿
honestly.
何を。
この坊主舌をなくしたようでな。
何とぞ
I love that
お助けを。
question. Peter's low-key a good father
Oh,
sometimes.
よか
Maybe in early seasons,
だが
but
口を割らなければ
definitely not
私が変わ
recently.
る
Not since like Seth stopped writing. He's been pretty much a monster.
殺されるかと思いました。
もう安心してよいぞ。して純真がどうした。
もみじ寺で民を世話していたのですが、猛虎に襲われたとか。
見つけねば殺されるな。
See, I think if the Joker is gonna be in it, I would like him more to be like a Hannibal
純
Lecter
真を
role.
どうする
I think that actually would
奴
suit
も
that
襲
version of the
撃に
Joker
加
very
担してお
well.
ったのだ。
流民を助けるような男が形状にも名が載っておりません。
だが奴への文が寺にあった。しかも犯人どもが持っておったのと同じ紙で、流民の野営に食料を流すと書いてあった。その代わり私の居所を事細かに教えろともな。
それは申し出、証拠になりません。
私に隠れて犯人どもと通じておった証拠にはなる。
真相を探りましょう。純真に話を聞きます。
That's true. Even though I love the Joker, he's been done way too much.
もみじ寺にいるはずです。
行くぞ。
行きましょ
Oh,
う。
Mark Hamill's a legend, so it has to be Mark Hamill. But both are fantastic. I mean, there's no wrong answer there.
坊主を見つけたら私のやり方で処する。
政子殿、話をするだけです。
犯人どもは太刀に物を言わせ家族を殺したのだ。
Sleeping Dogs is
純
underrated.
真
I
の罪が
100%
明らか
agree.
になるまで太刀を抜かぬように。
七五を殺した連中とお主は話をしたいと思うか。志村殿はそやつを追い詰め首を取ったそうだな。
Sleeping Dogs is underrated.
家族の仇が撃たれたお主に邪魔
I
だと
wish
す
they
る
did
道
get
理
a
はないぞ
sequel. They were going to make one, but then I just think the studio went under. They made a fucking like, technically there's like a Sleeping Dogs sequel on like the iPhone or something. It's like some weird app game. I don't know, but it should have gotten. It could have been a great new IP, but I only did the
やめ
one.
よう。ゲツども、報いを受けよ。
Is Watch Dogs overrated, or overhated, or just mid? I'm leaning towards overhated, but I think a lot of the crap it got is warranted. I mean, it's overhated, but it's also mid, honestly. Like, it's just not, the game's just not that good. Like, the game's just very repetitive. It's crazy how GTA clone line Watch Dogs got the sequel, but arguably better gameplay than Sleeping Dogs. Oh, without a doubt, yeah.
間もなく寺です。
Sleeping Dogs did a lot of things better than GTA, in my opinion. First two games are decent. Legion's ass. Is Legion the one where it's like in the UK? I never played that one. I tried playing 2, but just didn't really like it that
後ろか
much.
ら切る。純真が死にますぞ。
分かった。
それぞれ一人ずつ。
Everyone calls any open world crime game a GTA clone. That's true. You know what should have gotten a sequel too? Is LA Noire. That would have been so cool if they did a sequel to that.
出口は私が坊主のことは任せた。
First two Watch Dogs are so boring, it's unreal. Yeah, they were kind of boring.
新手作り様。純真を助けね。
Hard not to when GTA got as big as it did. I guess, yeah, but it's just kind of silly because, like, I feel like they don't really do that for other genres.
政子殿。
Well, a lot of games get compared to, like, a lot of first-person shooters get compared to, like, Doom or Call of Duty, I guess.
逃げよ。戦え。
Will GTA 6 be the greatest game of all time? Probably not.
とうに負けておるわ。
I don't know what Hotel 626 is. the first Watch Dogs was supposed to come out at the same time as GTA 5's a competitor, so it was unfair. Jesus, that would have been the dumbest thing ever. Horror game web series canceled, Mountain Dew horror game. That would have been the dumbest move ever if they released it at like the same time as GTA. No, yeah, Sleeping Dogs is nothing like GTA. I mean, technically Saints Row was supposed to be like a... At least like the first Saints Row games were kind of supposed to be like parodies of the GTA. Oh, that was cool. We both like went for the same move. That was weird. My shit came out afterwards.
話すだけのはず。
それで何が変わる？
約束なされた。
一族の仇を討
Games
つ
where you
とな
drive cars are boring. Well, I'd rather a car than fucking having to blister my thumb riding a horse in Red Dead 2. That was the dumbest choice. I don't know why they went with that. Ah,
坊主
damn.
を渡せばよかったものを。
Yeah, I'm dead. What's better, the Doom franchise or God of War?
ください。
Objectively, I'd say probably God of War, but I'm a bigger Doom fan, I think. How's this old ass lady keeping up with me?
人殺しの肩を持つか。
話すだけのはず。
それで何が変わる？
約束なされた。
一族の仇を討つとな。
Damn. Yeah, I forgot a lot of stuff too.
聞こえておりますな。あれこそが敵。
During Man's promotional events, the website was modeled after real-life core websites. Rockstar's hardcore. Yeah, but they wouldn't do any shit like that now. I guarantee you. Rockstar Games puts Manhunt Easter eggs in GTA. Do that? A lot of Rockstar games are usually pretty filled with Easter eggs, but usually it's just other Rockstar games, funny enough. Origin? I know. You gotta give me time, man. Oh. Manhunt 2, adult rated, and banned in some countries. Yeah, it's like one of the only games I think where it's like that, where it got that rating. That's not very common.
純真を見た説だ。死んだ孫の顔が不意に浮かんできたのだ。冷たくなったあ
I'm
の
really
子ら
done
の
playing
顔が。
Zelda Twilight Princess, and I'm gonna play Shadow of the
だ
Colossus.
から裏切ったと。
I always wanted to play Shadow of the Colossus, but I never got around to it.
私
It
は
always looks so
全てを
cool.
失ったのだぞ。
違う。全て捨てたのです。
Would you rather be hunted
敵
by
のために。
Michael Myers or Freddy?
竜
Probably
像
yeah,
を前
Michael.
にして同じことが言えるのか。
Michael definitely.
怒りに任せてはなりません。仲間を失わぬためにも。
私はまだ仲間か。
純真は近くにおります。見つけましょう。政子殿、二度と刃を向けぬよ
分かった。約束だ。
No, I'm not gonna do Iki Island. Because I don't want to make people wait too much longer for Judgment.
こちらへ行った様子。
I mean, Iki Island's fun. It doesn't
純
have
真を
like
見つけ
that
たら
much to the
私
game.
が話をいたします。
私を信じておらぬな。
純真から話を聞くには好都合というだけ。
確かにな。だが忘れるな。舌さえあれば話はできるぞ。 何者が施しの話を持ちかけた。
花と名乗っておりました。
嘘だ。
政子殿、花とは。
姉上だ。あの夜死んだかと思っておったが。
2日前訪ねてきたのです。真っ赤な着物に金色の帯を締め、菊の花の香りを漂わせておりました。
信じぬぞ。嘘だ。
私は何も漏らしておりません。本当です。
もう行け。
姉上が生きていて。
Have I seen the Tomorrow War? No, I don't
子供らを
believe I
殺し
have.
ただと。
I have read Batman Shaman.
なぜ
It's pretty good. It's it's pretty. I think it's kind of like along the lines of.
聞いてやる。
It pairs with Year One, doesn't it?
私も助力いたします。
神谷方に来てくれ。
Yeah, Batman Shaman's pretty good. It's a good like early on Batman story. The Monster Men's pretty good too. Alright. Don't even really care what I'm upgrading at this point. Just doing it to do it. I really didn't put any of these the last stances. Alright, now let's go to... So that's Yuna down there. I think he has one more mission, right? Yeah. So let's go down here. Let's go talk to our boy here. The Kenji missions are always pretty funny. Kenji's like one of my favorite characters, honestly.
ケンジ、何をしておる。
堺様、祈りが通じました。
どうせまた揉め事であろ 申し開いてみろ。
実は賊に金を借りたんです。肉屋のゴンに。
返せばよかろう。
返します返します。でもおかしなところで落ち合うことになっちまって、足の喉をかっ切る気なんですよ。
こたびは何をしでかしたのだ。
酒と薬をちょこっとだけ高く売って、その金で伊豆原から人を逃がしただけなんですけどね。気づかれました。
人助けはせめんがやり方を変えろ。
足は本当にバカだ。
俺に尻拭いをしろということか。
もしゴンが襲いかかってきた時のために見張っててくれるだけでいいんです。下手に出てきてもらっちゃ足が恨まれちゃいますから。
お前も考えたようだな。こたびは手を貸そう。
ありがたや。
See you, Caesar. Have a good one, man.
「賊に返す金は持ってきたのか。
もちろんですよ。ゴンはこの近くの橋で待っております。
案内を。
揉め事は毎度のことですが、体がブルッと震えてきました。
震えを収めたいか。嘘をつかないことだな。
最初の嘘は咎められなかったもんですから。
何度ゴンを騙したのだ。
3度。
堅実な商いをしろ。
それも命がけですよ。最初の品は坊主んとこの酒でしたし。
まさか盗んだというのか。
もし捕まっても多めに見てくれそうでしょう。
知恵を絞っ
So
たの
then,
だな。
see,
だけどあいつ
it
ら
actually it does suck that I'm not streaming tomorrow because it would have been nicer to start Judgment on a normal stream day.
世話
But
しない男だ。
I'll just
そうなん
do.
ですよ。厄介に
You know what? I'll do another like.
身から出たサビというものだ。帰り見るべきだな。
The next game I'm gonna play is Judgment. I guess on Sunday I'll do another like 6 to 10, and then a little too late now.
あの橋で落ち合います。
あ
歩きましょ
橋へ行け。
I wonder if I should just wait until.
う。では。
No, I'll stream Sunday.
合言葉を。これどうです？お元気で何より。
好きにしろ。
Well, Sunday usually we get a lot of like new people in.
賊だ。罠だったか。騒ぎを起こさずに賢治を守らねば。
ゴーン。なんでまたこんな偏僻なところに。ここなら俺が丸腰だと。よく。またご冗談。もちろんここに。まったくどうしてこんなことに。まあ気にすることはない。
I'm excited for Judgment though. I feel like I'm gonna like it a bit more than like the other games.
殺すにしては数が多すぎるな。
それはもう。
飽きないで。
ええ。で。
アザモノでの漁師と知り合って話を聞いたのだ。クロードが猛虎を一
Guess we can just wait here.
ついでに鍛冶屋も消えたらしい。
クロードの話なんてデタラメですよ。
分かってる。だが一つ気になってた。クロードが現れる前、裏に秋男が来て、酒を配っていたそうだ。だが敵の目を欺くことはできない。クロードは村に入れる。
Oh, we gotta take out his men. Okay.
そんで望みは何でしょう。
Oh, shit. Thought I had my arrow. Because he gains shooting around 50, 60 hours to eat. Yeah, which is why I'm little... I don't know. We're probably not gonna do like the whole series, to be honest. But we'll see. Oh. Genji, sorry about that one, dog. That was my error.
また借りができてしまいました。
いくつ貸せば済む。
お返しします。酒ででも蔵ででも。それとも。
検事、なぜ千なきことに命を賭すのだ。
船内なんて全ては飯と金と寝床のため。
お前はタ
What's up, Mateo? I'm doing good.
薬も配っておる。
We actually, I don't think you were here. We actually beat the main story for Ghosts. Now we're just doing cleaning out some of the longer side missions.
対馬を救うために力を尽くしてくれ。
そうします。名誉なくして賢人なし。
Right, so that was the last. That was the last Kenji one. Last Kenji mission. So now there's Yuna. He's almost... Oh, this is the last one too. And then Lady Adachi, I don't think we finished. I think she had one more. Oh, she's up here. This is the last one of hers too. Yeah, so I think we're gonna do... I think we're do... Honoria we're not that far up with either. Yeah, I don't think we're finishing all of these, but... Let's do, Ishikawa and Lady Adachi at least. Wait, we're going this way or the other way? Oh, this way. Wait, so how long is Judgment? Is it like the same, like 60, 70 hours?
Sakai.
巴から知らせが。
あやつに会うぞ。次に狙われる場所も時も教えるそうだ。
本当のことを言うでしょうか。
すぐにわかる。良いか。一つの過ちも許されんぞ。
心得ております。
行こう。
行き先は
麦谷の北。捨てられた鳥羽で待っておるらしい。
奇襲には格好の場所。
理はこちらにある。あやつはもう国
We're
裏
having
切ら
all
れ
my videos on the main channel.
急祖は
What do you mean?
猫を噛むと言います。
所詮ネズミはネズミだ。お前にできることは2つ。助けを求めるか。
Which is better
裏切るか。
in Arkham Knight,
あ
the
やつ
Bale
を知っ
suit,
た今。どう
or the Batman versus Superman suit? Probably Batman versus Superman suit, I would say.
先生を油断させる策やも。
帰り討ちにしてくれるわ。
待ち伏せでなければ司祭を聞き、もうこの企てを止めるため手を組みます。処罰はその後に。
民を殺した報い、受けてもらわねばな。
This Arkham Knight suit is factually doing well suit. That one's pretty good. That one is pretty good. Really? I like that one.
何か聞くおつもりですか。
巴と話すことなどありゃせん。
寝返ったわけはあの日からずっと普通な
Oh,
の
the Thomas Wayne suits. Yeah,
わし
that
に
one's
背を
great.
向けたのだ。話してなどやるものか。もうすぐだ。気を抜くな。ここからは歩くぞ。かがめ。敵が隠れておるやもしれん。あれが飛ば。
敵はいません。
見えぬ。
Flashpoint suit keeps unfinished. Looks really bad when gliding.
右手にある岩。あそこ
Oh,
に
I don't know if I even noticed.
お主は
石川先生、ジン、私が殺すつもりならとうにやっておりますよ。
ああやつ。
こっちに来て。
ここで待っておれ。
私も共に。
抜かるなよ。
先生、ジン。
愛も変わらずいい度胸だな。
教わるまでもなかったことです。
旧兵が攻めてくるそうだな。時と場所は
ウムギ谷、すでに向かってる。
なぜ教える。
ハーンへの仕返し。私が旧兵をいます。
加勢しなければ村は蹂躙されるということか。
信用できんな。
構いません。高みの見物でもします。しまった。もう米つけていたか。
おい待て。
Wait, he got the ladder. In your opinion, the Batman Superman suit is the most comic accurate? You mean like movie-wise? Like movie suit? Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, there's another suit I think that's in both games, but for some reason it looks weird at night. Well, I don't know, because in City it's more, I feel like it's more I think in City it's a lot more stylized.
もう罠を張るでない。
罠など張っておりません。
巴は応戦しておりました。
芝居だ。油断させるためのな。
そんなに私に殺されたいのなら、
Like Arkham City and
望み通
Arkham
り切って
Asylum
あげましょう
designs.
か。
やめよ。
Really? For the suits? I tend to like them better.
すぐに立たねば。
そうだな。だが巴、妙な動きをしたらその場で切り捨てるぞ。
二人とも早く。
麦谷を救ったとてお前の罪は消えんぞ。
技を教えたのは脅されたから。
ではなぜ中山砦で島の者を殺した。
拷問を受けてたから。私が人思いに殺してあげたら、猛虎に気に入られた。生き延びたこと謝らないよ。
Oh, well. Yeah, the underwear over the spandex.
この番兵
Not my favorite either, but other than that, I'd say in general the suits are pretty good. What is the poison arrows? More of a nitpick. Yeah. Gotcha.
浜への近道はわかるか。
我らの姿を見られたら急兵に用心されます。
確かに街道は避けましょう。
腹を突っ切るぞ。
どうやって赤島の野営を？
お前の手下に襲われ後を追ったのだ。
手を出すなと命じたのに野営を増やすつもりでしたから。
No, I didn't play the DLC. We're gonna kind of move on from it and just go to Judgment.
命令も無視され
援軍だ。
た。数が多い。
行くぞ。
Why? My ghost stands wouldn't like. My ghost stands wouldn't go. I'm trying to activate it. You can see the one guy running in the background. How did I get over here? Yeah, I did see the Elden Ring DLC. It looks really good.
Sensei のような口ぶりだ。
腹の奥にある林。あそこならば休めそうだ。
友え、櫛でお主が猛虎といた姿を見たという。
I saw there was like there was a lot more Berserk references in the newer trailer too. I think out of any Souls-like game, Elden Ring definitely borrows the most from Berserk. I mean, all of them kind of do, but in particular, Elden Ring takes a lot.
さようなことは早う言え。
それはご無礼を。
夜まで待ちましょう。闇に乗じ活路を見出す。
村が襲われぬか。
いえ、まず旧兵を置き、村の出入りを固める。殺しはそれから。
少し休め。俺が見張ろう。
日が沈んだ。行くぞ。
友え、先に行け。我らが続く。
後ろから刺すつもりでしょう。
敵がお前に気づいたら、我らが身を隠し切る。いざ。
離れないで。
巴から目を離すでないぞ。
先生、聞こえてますよ。
知るか。物見がおるな。
ジン、一人お願い。私はもう一人を。
Damn, you were a little slow on the other one, weren't you?
まだ来よるか。身を隠せ。
Dagoro, not there. Osodden, ende sonor serem steba.
No, I never read any of the Game of Thrones books. Fantasy's not really my thing. I'm more like a sci-fi guy, I guess.
先生、高落としの技で2人仕留めましたね。
I guess like sci-fi fantasy, kind of like Star Wars or something, but
右腕を下げたことで
like pure fantasy or not really.
よう考えたの。
これはどうにもできないね。
ここで戦えば旧兵に気づかれる。村に着く前に襲われるぞ。
それは避けねば。酒井、どう見る？
私が先陣を、後ろは任せます。
Find a way through the bog. Let's see. Fantasy's only good in video games. Can't stand it in movies or shows. I mean, yeah, I don't mind playing fantasy in a video game setting. Still wouldn't say it's like my first choice, but you know, still fun. Have you ever thought about doing analysis of movies the same way you do comics and mangas? I have made a video like that. I made a video on the 2022 horror movie Smile. No, I plan on doing more movies in the future. It's not just comics. It's just more what I'm doing now.
なかなか足取りがつかめぬわけだ。教えの賜物ですね。
まあな、備えろ。今だ。
Ah, she hit that before I could. I mean, there's a couple movies I have in mind. I'm just sort of more focusing on comics, I guess. Waiting for Dune Part 2. Actually, I haven't seen any Dune movie. Hello? How did I hit this guy? He was like up weird on a rock or something.
巴はどこです？
知らん。怪我でもしたか？
巴！
戦のしまいにはあの道のそばにおったが。
村へと続く道です。
まさか退却した猛虎を追ったか？
そうかもしれません。
旧兵を殺したところで巴の罪は消えん。
復讐は果たしました。
狙いはそれだけか？
最後まで戦ったのは邪魔な敵を一掃するためでしょう。
それは分かった。ではお麦谷には何が？
村には野党とならず者しかおりません。そうか、仲立ちだ。
島から出るため船が欲しいのだ。
そこもと。
どうされました？
女が通らなかったか。
一人浜の方へ行きましたが。
急ぐぞ。巴め、たばかりおったか。
ですが麦谷を救いました。
あやつは追われておった。わしらは本土へ渡る道を開いてやったわけ。
常に先を越されますね。
だがまだあやつを止められるぞ。
仏を拝んでもいいそうだ。
先生。
She's long gone by now.
石川先生とは強く憎み合いましたが、ブッダの教え通り最大の敵は最高の師匠なのでしょ
稽古の日々感謝してます。そして最後に手を取り合って戦ったことも、あなたの弟子であり娘である道もありました。しかし我が弓は対馬に置いていきます。今の私は放たれた矢。
I think we should do Lady Adachi's mission and then
あとは
I guess that'll be it. I mean, we have some other stuff, but eh.
う。終わったな。
More want to finish the ones we started.
ああ、巴ならスケルであろうな。
戦は終わっておりません。島を取り戻さねば。
わしからお主に教えられることはあと一つだ。約束しろ。わしと同じ鉄を踏むなよ。
肝に銘じておきましょう。
All right. Let's
あ
go
まり干渉にふけるでない。
up here and oh, those are just duels. Guess we'll go up here. Wait, get past here. I can't climb up this way. I'll try this way. Oh, I think she's up here. We just haven't been here yet. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Yeah, I heard about the live action Naruto. It's probably gonna be as good as the live action Avatar. No, not everything needs. Not everything should be live action. I don't know why they keep trying to do it. Oh, no problem, Josh.
姉の居所が分かった。菊池家の古い砦だ。
ご出立を。
もう香を切らしてしまったからな。祈りをあげられぬ。菊池の館はこっちだ。
I mean, Rockstar games are basically playable movies anyway, so by default, I guess they'd make good movies, yeah.
近くの山のふもとに親方が。
姉はいつも自分の館を欲しがっておったな。
菊池家も菰田で滅んでおります。
姉は館を乗っ取ろうと企んでおるのだろう。
足立家を奪い損ねましたから。
話によると、ある一族が今日構えたらしい。家紋はあの
Appreciate you, Josh, man.
姉君か。
今は館を流民の仮住まいにしておるそうだ。故郷を失う辛さがわかると申して。
誠でしょうか。
突き止めてやろ
う。姉君が故郷を失ったとは。
結婚して家を出たに過ぎん。
池田殿は老頭では。
ああ。
なぜ妹のあなたが武家に嫁ぐことになられた。
幼き頃、賊に押し入られたことがあってな。私は太刀を手に取り、姉は隠れた。賊どもを片付けた後、足立殿率いる侍衆がやっと駆けつけてきたのだ。姉は一目で足立殿を気に入ったようだが、見初められたのは私の方。
嫉妬の末に裏切りに行き着いたのか。
昇進を癒してやりたくて、池田殿との結婚を後押しし、姉は北へ嫁いだ。
池田殿とはお知り合いでしたか。
前妻に先立たれたが、優しき男と評判であった。
優しさなど
Trying to grow a beard if I can grow a mustache.
何を申したい。
なぜ姉君は今になって復讐を企てた。
Oh, thank you, thank you.
わからないのです。
これだけ分かってお
Appreciate
れば
it.
よい。
Dude, I've had a full beard since I was like, I think 8th grade in high school. It'll probably come in eventually.
姉君が裏切る兆しは。
近しい間ではなかったが、お互いを思い合っておった。公の場でも姉を見かければ挨拶を交わしていたぞ。まさかこれほど憎まれておるとも知らずにな。
あの日は親方にいらっしゃったのですね。
朝から館に来て菰田からの知らせを待っておった。夫の安否に気をもみながらな。あの時初めて姉と分かり合えた気がした。私の孫のために土産を持ってきて懐かれていたのに、最後を見届けに来たとも知らず、
17 now, he looked like Jesus.
迎え入れてしまった
I feel that. Where's some of my favorite books? Oh, My favorite book of all time is The Kite Runner by Khalid Hosseini. But I really love a lot of stuff by Dean Koontz and Stephen King. It is probably like my second favorite book. Mr. Murder by Dean Koontz is really good too. Like when COVID like first started, I just read all the time. Like I read like a ton of Stephen King just in 1 year. It was honestly really fun. I just sleep during COVID. Yeah, I did a lot of that too. Actually reading it, Your Favorite Book of All Time, is Prince of Time by Pat Conroy. I haven't read that, but I'll have to check it out. I got really sick during COVID too, but luckily it wasn't in school, so it didn't affect me that bad.
民をかくまっておった。
あれはただの隠れ身のさ。姉上、姿を見せろ。
No disrespect, but the pandemic was a great time for introverts like me. I feel that. It made classes easier, definitely.
援軍です。
人殺しに使えるのか。出てこい、臆病者。 道場まで押し通る。
次から次へと。
That's how you graduate. It's the only way I passed my fucking college math class. I cheated the hell out of that. Remember, like, my math class was online, and we would take tests, and they're like, the test said, like, oh, I could see if your eyes are looking, like, off and not on the screen. That was bullshit. My eyes were looking everywhere. I didn't understand anything. Ooh. Let's roll around the snow, it'll be fine.
Hanaはどこだ？
山の上の館です。
妹が会いに来たと伝えろ。
姉君を何といたす？
やられたことをやり返す。
ご家族であっても？
私の家族は死んだ。あれはただの人殺しだ。姉上、さあ出てこい。
We're about to be done with this too.
来たか政子。
姉上だと騙し、私に誰を埋めさせた。
猛虎に殺された
It's the most money you ever spent on a game.
泣いてやったか。
よくも全てを奪ってくれたな。
息子の嫁に孫だけ。それのどこが全てだ。足立の死は猛虎に奪われ、お前も殺し損ねた。
I don't know.
だがやっと
I typically don't spend a ton of money like DLCs or anything like that.
ここは食い止めましょう。
助かる。
まさかだ。
Where'd you go? I feel like mine's might be. I don't know. I mean, I did buy all the characters for like MK11, so maybe that. But I don't even know, honestly.
私が何をした？奪ったではないか。館から追い出し、心を寄せる男をさらい、飲んだくれを押し付け身も凍る知恵を送ったのはお前だ。永劫に続く苦しみを受けてもなおこの生き地獄はお前には分かるまい。お前が押し付けた地獄だぞ。いずれも私の咎ではない。何を言う。知らぬふりをしておったくせに殺しに来たのだろう。切りたければ切れ。苦しみが終わるのならば本望だ。始末をつけるのは私ではない。己自身だ。
No, I've only seen the show, really. I've never spent... Okay, I spent a little bit of money during, like, Warzone, but, like, I don't even think it was more than $20. I think I bought, like, the Texas Chainsaw and Saw bundle when it came out during, like, the first Halloween thing they did, but like, yeah, I never spent much money in it at all.
それだけだ。これが生き地獄なのか。
いえ、仇を撃ったではありませんか。
Sometimes you can only play COD Zombies. Oh, okay.
その命をかけて。
Yeah, that's not the biggest on zombies.
安らぎを求める時です。
Black Ops 3 zombies were fun, but never really my thing.
安らぎには通じない。
ではどこへ？
どこであろうな。このまま歩みを進めればわかるであろう。
それは修羅の道です。
もう遅い。だがお前が呼ぶなら手を貸すぞ。
Oh, did you? I think I got to like round 100, but it was on like the Cold War zombies, and it was like kind of a lot easier to do that. Alright, you know what, guys? I think that's going to officially close us out for Ghost of Tsushima. So, that means next time when we stream... And I did download it, by the way. So, next time when I stream on Sunday, because I can't stream tomorrow, so on Sunday, we're going to officially start Judgment. But, yeah, I had a lot of fun, everyone. So thank you, everyone who stopped by, and I'll see you guys later.